Alrighty then, welcome back to another WonderCat channel video. Today we're going to be going over BT24. This is going to be our second recording because for some reason the other one didn't want to finish, or didn't want to seem to want to work or whatever. So we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to go over all the common uncommons, see how they fare and what I think about them in the Pauper format. Of course, then we're going to be skipping everything else that is not it. Starting off with Gigimon. It is a once per turn inherited. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, you may delete one of their Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Now, I feel like this could be really good in a red-yellow deck, especially because you'd be able to abuse the DP reduction aspect of yellow, and then, obviously, if you manage to go to swing in, you can delete something that you've lowered down. But as it stands at the moment, I don't think this Gigimon's very good. We have a couple of other options, which I'll hopefully flash on the screen for you guys if I can bother to do some editing and stuff. If not, yeah, it's not going to be one of the better Gigimons we have access to. So unfortunately, I don't see this being played at any point in time. But the art is one of the prettiest Gigimons I think we have. It is absolutely adorable. Next, Pokemon. End of turn by paying one cost, one memory. This blue Digimon with a TS trait unsuspends. This is far too I don't know. Well, it's too specific to be good. If it cared, just end of turn pay one to unsuspend it. I mean, it'd probably be too busted to be honest. Or even if it just said like this blue Digimon unsuspends or whatever, like it'd still probably be too strong. But at the moment, yeah, I mean it's okay. I've gone through this list once already. It does seem okay with all the TS stuff, but yeah, I'm going to give it like a mid rating. It might be okay, but we do have a lot of really good blue eggs at the moment, so whether or not it's good enough to be played in just proper blue TS, we'll have to see. Sunamon, our first yellow Sunamon in the game. It is very interesting when your security stack is removed from this Digimon may Digivolve into a Shaman trait Digimon card in the hand with a Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Don't know how relevant this is going to be in Pauper. We do have a couple of Shaman cards, I do believe, but this is obviously going to work specifically more so for the AGOmon and whatever that has come out with this set. So, honestly, I don't think this is going to be all that important for Pauper anyway. Next, we have Wanyamon. It is our Sumemon, but for Iliad trait. When any of your Iliad trait Digimon are played, draw one. Sumemon for CS is good. I don't see this. I mean, again, it's the same card essentially, so I don't see this being particularly bad. I think it's going to be great for Iliad decks, so yeah, should be fine. Actually, it really depends on how big Iliad as a trait is because it's not TS, it's Iliad specifically. So we'll have to see how much on play and reduction and being able to free play Iliad stuff there is. But I could see it being pretty good. Kyokyomon. When 10 cards are placed in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, return the revealed cards to the top or bottom of the deck. So this would be really, really good. Only problem is a lot of our Mind Link tamers at the moment are in fact going to be rares and whatnot. So as much as I love this effect and I think it's going to be really good for certain archetypes, I just don't see us being able to use it all that much in Pauper. Tapmon. I have not done a lot with the Atmon sort of stuff in Pauper because our top end's all secrets and super rares. It sucks. You could potentially play a mishmash kind of juice flavored, mishmash of whatever you really wanted to, and then top end. I don't know, whatever you feel like. If your level 5s can somehow match together to create a certain color base for your level 6s. But yeah, don't think we're going to see this anytime soon unless we get some really basic uncommon Atmon stuff, but I don't think that's going to be happening for a while. Anyway, when this Digimon gets linked, draw one, trash one. Yeah, it's a fun effect. I love the art. The art's cute. Sunomon. When a level 4 high Digimon card with a Demon or Titan trait are trashed from hand, you may play one of those with the play cost reduced by 2. Absolutely busted. This card's going to be crazy strong, especially just in the Titamon deck. We have 2 Titamons that we can play in Pauper. This is just going to be the egg to play. Love the art. Card is very strong. Yeah, S tier egg, just in general. Or for the deck in general, it's probably like not even B, C tier. Like outside the deck itself, it's probably just useless. But yeah, S tier in the deck it's going in. We have Elizamon, by trashing one card with a Reptile, Dragonkin, or Liberator, draw two. So one of our basic on-play trashing effects that we've been getting recently on our rookies. And a once per turn when your opponent's security stack is removed from, gain a memory. Again, a very basic effect for the Medusa kind of archetype. This is a very good card, all things considered. Like, there's nothing particularly problematic about it. We have a nice full art. Looks gorgeous. This is one of the box toppers. And yeah, I mean, good solid card. It's going to be great in Dragonkin if you want to play Dragonkin for Pauper as well. I've already made up like a kind of mock list for that. So yeah, this is going to be a cool card. Love the art as always. Koki slaps. We have Shamanmon. On play by trashing card with a Demon, Shaman, or Titan trait, draw two. And then, of course, that's going to play onto your egg. And when your hand is trashed from this Demon or Titan trait Digimon, may Digivolve into a Titanmon or a Titan trait Digimon card in the trash with a Digivolution cost reduced by one. Now, I'm going to go over this once because all of our Ogremons, all our Fuga, Hyugamon, all these have the exact same inherited. It's a bit, I guess it kind of chops down on how strong the deck is, but at least it means that that particular effect is very consistent. This card itself, trash one, draw two. Again, it's the exact same as our Elizamon. Like they're just color shifting cards and reskinning it. It's the exact same effect. Arguably worse because you do have to play it on Sunamon or a TS trait, cost of one here with on a red or purple. But yeah, no, I mean it's going to be good in the deck that it wants to play. Outside of that, it's fine. Greymon. Digicost for 3. Blocker. Digivolves on a Agumon or TS trait for 2. It's not bad. On deletion, Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. It's okay. Most of the time we want to play a 4 play cost 4k blocker, but a 5 play cost 5k blocker, like this is probably going to do better in like pre-releases. Like this is a 5k blocker is pretty, it's not bad. And on deletion, just Digivolve, like yeah, it's a good threat for a champion, and it's got the raid inherited, which is also pretty cool. We have Cyclone Mon, something that I was very, very hyped for. It's a 5 cost 5k with Rush and Raid. Now, this is a very big card for Pauper because it's one of only 3 cards that I can think of in the format that actually has Rush. And it's going to go on Dragonkin, which also goes with our BT21, I believe, War Greymon that also has Rush. So, yeah, Red is definitely looking very scary in terms of potential just slam down a body or two and just swing for that last security threat. So security stack, you know. Yeah, very cool card. Rush Raid and Raid Inherited. Can't praise it more. The art's a little lacking, but the card's like an 8 out of 10. I love this card. This card's gonna be really big for Pauper, I think. Demetramon, blocker, 4 cost 4k, and this is exactly what I'm saying. 4 cost 4k and blocker. This is kind of the holy trinity of what we're looking at. 2 cost Digi, and all turns when any of your other Digimon with a Reptile or Dragonkin trait would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects, by returning this Digimon to the hand, they don't leave. This card can block and then still prevent removal. Like, this card is so strong. 10 out of 10. This card's insane. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, gain a memory. The same inherited as Elizamon. Koki gets to do the whole art line for this. Beautiful Demetramon art. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for Demetramon. Demetramon's also just an absolutely crazy. Red Pauper is eating good this set. Fugamon, when this card is trashed from your hand, if you have 5 or fewer cards in hand, draw 1. So we just trash it off our earlier little Goblin Mon boy, Shaman Mon, and then you just get to trash it anyway if you have 5 or fewer cards in hand. So yeah, it's pretty cool. On play, when attacking by trashing card in hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Again, very, very strong for Pauper. It's a 4 cost as well. Also very strong. And same inherited. Again, like another pretty solid 8 out of 10. If this was a 5 cost, I would not like it at all. 4 play costs, level 4s are, yeah, pretty solid. I don't really care about its DP because this is just a walking piece of removal on a body. So, yeah, that's good. I like it. It can delete most level 4s as well, and it's trashing things to get rid of other stuff. So, Ajo Chus is a super rare, or a rare. We won't be talking about that. Metal Greymon, an insane 4 cost Digi, or 3 on Greymon or any TS trait. It has a security effect. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, play this card without battling and without paying the cost. That means if they swing with a level 3 into this thing, in security, but they do have a level 6, their level 3 will live and this thing just gets to be played for free. That's pretty cool, and it's a blocker, so it can block after the fact. This card's crazy. I love this card. This card is insane. It's a cyborg. It's a level 5 cyborg that, when attacking, deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. This card is so big with collision type effects. I've already gone over this in a post using Raidenmon Ace. This card with Raidenmon Ace is literally just on attack, D-Digi 1 and delete any of your opponent's Digimon. Insane. Black is just, oh my gosh, yeah. Very, very strong combination with these two cards. Lamiamon. A hand effect, if you have an Owen Dreadnought, by placing one Dimetramon from your trash as any of your Elizamon's bottom Digivolutions, it Digivolves into this card for a Digicost of 3, ignoring requirements. So we basically get to warp from a level 3 to a level 5 in Pauper, which is pretty cool. I like this. It's an uncommon, so we're going to get a potential release event foil, so very nice, very nice. And when Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, your opponent places one card from their hand as a bottom security card, then trashes their top, which of course will trigger all our inheriteds, which will give us 2 memory just on when Digivolving, which is like, yeah. This deck is going to be pretty good now. Pretty good in Pauper, anyway. Medusamon is a rare. Unfortunately, we can't cover her. Beautiful art. Love. Oh, look at the pastel colors, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Sterakamon, super rare. Alt-Art, super rare. Kamemon. So it's a 0 cost rookie with blue rookie with jamming as an inheritor, because why not? It's got the aquatic trait and it's a cyborg. This is very big for the Invisimon line, having a blue rookie that can have the cyborg trait. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a blue Digimon card with the TS, reduces cost by 1. So again, it's just one of our reduction rookies. Nothing too special here. We haven't seen a Kamemon in quite a while. I think it was BT13 was the last time it was printed, so nice to see Kamemon again. Gomamon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add a Digimon card with the Sea Beast or Shaman trait, or the Aqua or Sea Animal in any of its traits, and then one card with the TS trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. So this can add Aqua, Sea Animal, Sea Beast, or Shaman, and a TS trait. Very, very big scope for like the amount of cards it can actually dig for is very crazy. And once per turn, when this Digimon unsuspends, if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, draw 1. Yeah, I don't know. This is obviously meant to go with the rookie, the egg. So at end of turn, you pay the 1, unsuspend it, again, draw a card. But outside using that particular egg in TS, it's going to be pretty hard to trigger off this. So yeah, unless you're playing like the Seadramon stuff, which I believe the majority of it that unsuspends is at the rarity, so I don't think we're going to be able to benefit off that. We have a nice full art as well. We've got a Snow Goblimon, same inherited as our last couple. On play, reveal 3, so it's our searcher. We're going to add a Demon Shaman trait and 1 card with the Titan trait among them. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. If this effect added, trash a card. So we can add up to 2 cards, but we're still going to be trashing 1, or we can add 1 card and we still trash 1. If we trash 1, we can trash one of our level 4s. If it gets trashed and we have 5 or fewer cards, draw a card. Like this deck is probably going to take a little skill to play in Pauper, specifically because you're going to run through your deck so quickly. Like, the resource management is going to be very, very, you're going to have to be very good with your resource management for this particular deck. All that being said, though, you're going to get to your Titamons very, very quickly. And yeah, just things like this is definitely going to help it. We've got Nikakumon, Digicost of 2. It's a 6 play cost, very big, but it's a level 4 6k with jamming. So not only is he's a pretty big wall on board, at least when you're going into from level 4 into a level 4, but it's got jamming. So I mean, he could have 4k DP for all I care, and as long as he's swinging with jamming, it doesn't really matter, right? On play, when Digivolving, trash the top 2 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of their Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolutions can't suspend. Now, this is also pretty cool because it means into other TS trait decks, and I assume this is kind of why it's being played like this. The blue TS trait deck isn't going to be able to attack and then look to unsuspend at end of turn. So, yeah, interesting. Same effect as our Gomamon for inherited. If this Digimon unsuspends, 7 or fewer cards in hand, draw 1. It's okay. Nice art, very pretty art. Common, so we won't get any foils of that. We have Kalmaramon. Lanamon, cost of 1, a Digicost of 3. It's a level 4, 7k body. This is like, look at that 7k body on a level 4, very big. On play when digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Very big. Then, if played by effects, one of their Digimon or tamers can't suspend until their turn ends. So it gets rid of an attacker, or potentially a blocker, I guess. Has jamming as an inherited, not super big. It has the aquatic and Titan trait. Having aquatic is very interesting because it obviously means we can throw things out. We can play it in a Yao shell, an aquatic shell. It does mean that we have to play with an older Lanamon because the newest Lanamon is a rare. Submarimon, an Armor Purge to the cost of 3 or 2 on an Armadillomon or a level 3 TS trait. When attacking, play a Tamer card with the TS trait from your hand with the play cost reduced by 2. We currently only have one TS trait card that we can play in Pauper as a Tamer, so this is not looking too good for us. Though, if you were to just play like a straight up sort of Armadillo, Armor Purge looking deck, this is a really cool little addition. I like this card. This card's cool. And we have a very cranky bird outside. Sorry about that. And yeah, no, overall, like the card's cool, but it's probably just not as strong as what I'd like it to be. Only because we just don't really have the access to tamers that would make it good. Shellmon is a rare. It's an aquatic. It's not super relevant to us. Hyogomon, again, same inherited. When it's trashed, when your hand's trashed from, to evolve into a Titamon from trash. When this card is trashed from hand, if you have 5 or fewer, draw 1, yada yada yada. On play, by trashing or when attacking, by trashing one card in hand, one of your Digimon with a Demon, Shaman, or Titan trait gains jamming and blocker until your opponent's turn ends. If we were able to unsuspend our Titamon, the blocker's kind of cool, but I'm not sure how relevant this jamming blocker is. I mean, Titamon's a very big card, right? It's 12k. So I kind of don't think this is super relevant to us. This is the card that I believe I'm going to be playing as a 2 of to round out our level 4. So it's going to be a 4/4 and then 2 of this. I don't think it's all that great. Love that it's an Ice Snow as well. It's an Ice Snow, but not super great for us. Lanamon, this is the rare. We can't play it, unfortunately. Divamon, also a rare. Can't play. Waymon, on play when digivolving, it's a digit cost of 3 or a 3 on a TS trait. So, yep, any 3 on anything. Very happy with that. 7k, 7k. Koki Art. By placing one play cost 5 or lower card with the Sea Beast or TS trait or Aqua or Sea Animal. Love it. In any of its traits from your hand, as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend. So, again, basically removes blockers and it still can't attack until their next turn ends, you know? End of attack. Once per turn, you may play one play cost 5 or lower TS trait card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. So, if we can get a really solid blue TS base, we've got Gomamon and we've got Kamemon. I don't think we have any other. I can't remember. I don't think we have another level 3 TS that we can play in blue, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this would be a really cool card if we can get a proper good TS base down. When attacking once per turn, you may play a level 4 or lower blue card with the TS trait from the Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. This card is very big because if you're able to do this particular thing and make a TS bottom end, you can swing with your King Waymon, trigger this to play out a level 3 or a level 4, and then Waymon play out this Waymon as well, which then triggers its on play to put one of your things from hand underneath it to stop something from suspending or attacking and stuff as well. And then you've got Minami to give it rush and all kinds of shenanigans. So basically, we're getting an extra body up by playing this particular Waymon. But whether or not we can do it with this TS stuff, I don't know. We've got Neptunemon, super rare. Can't go through it. Not very good. Elokmon, another rare. Pipermon, again, it's an Atmon stuff. Honestly, I can't really say too much about it. It's just your searcher. Adds a system transmutation. Whatever. Salamon, Digivolves on a yellow or a red, which is really cool, or just a TS trait. When this Digimon would Digivolve, it's a reduction Digimon, and it has barrier, level 3 barrier. Very cool, very cool. There is a Salamon X antibody, so this could be quite useful just to, make deck go faster, but yeah, that's cool. AGMon, Gatomon, on play. One of your opponent's Digimon gets neg 3k, and then if it's your turn, two of your Digimon may DNA into Sylphie. We have no uncommon Sylphiemon currently, and it's another level 4 barrier. Not as unique, but it's well-rounded. The art's cute. Gatomon looks like an actual cat here. Sitting down like an actual cat. That's cool. Medicmon, I think going through this the first time, I found like Atmons have like 12 level 4s that have this security at the end of battle, play this without paying the cost. So I'm not impressed with another one of these, to be honest. Very disappointed. Sylphimon's a rare. Biomon, it's level 5 with Fortitude in green. Very cool. If we could get an uncommon line, I do think this is going to be one of the better level 5s that we could possibly play in Pauper. You may link a level 4 lore from this, from your hand or this Digimon's Digivolution cards, and then whenever it's linked, minus 7k something. Like, that is very big in Pauper. Right? Especially if you're just these like on linking minus, 2, minus 3. And then this thing even links for 3 to minus 7k as well. So if you can just set up a linking, Atmon sort of list, and you get a good top end, then yeah, it might be good. Piximon. It's a very similar effect to our Metal Greymon. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, play this card without battling and without paying the cost. It's a blocker barrier, not nearly as good, and on deletion, just recover 1. Not very good at all. Honestly. It's a fairy, that's not a relevant type. Its play cost isn't that cheap. I mean, if it were a 5 cost play cost, maybe. 6k DP blocker barrier. Like, yeah, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming card. Venusmon is a super rare. Love. Oh my. That is. I mean, the colors, man. The orange and yellow. Beautiful, beautiful card. Gorgeous. Minervamon and Minervamon again. I love this style of art, man. I tell you what, it's awesome. I love the tongue sticking out. Very cool. Super rare. Goblimon, this is our reduction rookie. Same effects as usual. Tapirmon, this is our Iliad, I believe. This is our Iliad Searcher. Reveal top 3. Add a Digimon with a Shaman, Beast, Animal, or Sovereign, other than the Sea Animal. And it traits on one card with the TS trait to hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. So this could have been a cool TS trait Digimon to play in our Sea Animals, but unfortunately into our Waymons. If we could, get it to work. But it doesn't add Sea Animals, so unfortunately not. Muchomon, suspend on play. You may suspend a level 6 or lower. If this effect suspended your Digimon, reveal top 3. Add a Shoto and a card with the Avian or Bird in any of its traits or the Vortex Warrior trait among them. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Would be incredibly strong. This would be a 10 out of 10 if we had a Shoto in Pauper. We currently do not, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This card is very, very nice. Inherited all turns. Whenever this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain a memory. Insanely strong. Insanely strong. And we have a box topper, because why not? Gorgeous, gorgeous card. Ogremon, on play when attacking once per turn by trashing a card in your hand, suspend when your opponent's Digimon. It can't unsuspend in their next unsuspend phase. This is really cool because it works very similarly to our BT11 Titamon that we're going to be able to play in Pauper. And if we can go from this into a level 5, and then in our next turn go into Titamon, very, very big. Very, very big turn for us. We have a Garurumon in green and blue, which is pretty cool. It's got jamming. On play when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. When attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Digicost 3 is pretty not great. 4k for jamming. Again, like, jamming doesn't really care about its DP. But, yeah. Digivolving in Gabumon or TS trait for 2. This makes it a lot harder to Digivolve or to work around in Pauper, so I'm not really a big fan of it. Kokatorimon. You may suspend one Digimon on player when Digivolving. If this effect suspended your Digimon, one of your Digimon with the Avian or Bird in any of its traits, or the Vortex Warrior trait may unsuspend. If this effect unsuspended, that Digimon may attack. So, you want to, on play, end of turn, play this, suspend itself to unsuspend your big threat, and then swing with your big threat. Very cool card. And as you, has the exact same all turns effect as our Mucho. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain a memory. Very cool. The fact this is in all turns also makes it very cool, because I'm not sure if I can really think of a particular effect. This is absolutely cracked underneath a Rosemon, because your Rosemon can in fact redirect attacks to her. So you can steal turn by digivolving over this in your Mucho into Rose. Your opponent would attack and you say, yep, redirect into Rose, and then you just steal back 2 memory for free. Very big, very big. Deramon, it's a rare. Unfortunately, this card would be insanely cracked if we could play it. Parrotmon, Fortitude. On play, when Digivolving, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if played by effects, you may return one of their suspended Digimon with the lowest DP to the hand. Pretty good card. Digicost 3. Doesn't care about too much about the TS trait, so it's level 4 for cost 3. Just same cost, so really, really big. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash their top security card. All turns as well. Oh my god, these all turns effects. If it was your turn, it'd be like, eh. All turns though, very, very big. I love this card. This Paramon's really cool. This is a really cool card. I'm a big fan of this. I was very hyped when I saw it. Where Garurumon, 7 cost, 4k, 4 cost Digi, or 3 on TS Trader Garuru with Evade. On play when Digivolving, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. Then one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't know what they're doing with this. When attacking, you may play 1 4k DP or lower Digimon card with the Iliad trait, Beast, Animal, Sovereign, other than Sea Animal in any of its traits from your hand without paying the cost. So this is obviously playing off of the green Wanyamon egg, being able to play something, draw an extra card, whatever. This is the only card we've seen so far that really does that. Iliad hasn't really gotten a lot of cards so far. Like we got the Tapiamon and stuff, and we got this as well. This particular line, so I'm not too convinced. I'm not too convinced. I don't think this card's particularly good either. Level 5 with Evade in Pauper is not super great. Like we can swing with this with jamming with our Guru underneath, and then like maybe unsuspend it somehow. Like Digivolve. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see. I don't see. I don't think this card's all that great. We got Maruki. It's a super rare, unfortunately. Oh, love that art. Caramon X Antibody. When moving, when moving, and when digivolving. Like, oh my god. I can't believe it. You may play a Diaboromon token without paying the cost. It's a 14 cost level 6 with 3k DP. And when this Digimon with Diaboromon in its text will leave the battle area by deleting one of your other Diaboro, it doesn't leave. Unfortunately, we don't have any uncommon Diaboromon. So as good as this card kind of is, and I do really like it, I think the X Antibody looks very Nightmare Fuelish. Look at that art. Oh my god, bro. Caramon was already kind of creepy looking. It's just not super great for us, or for the format. We have Protectmon. It's just a level 3 blocker. This card's going to be okay in in pre-release. I don't think it's going to do anything in Pauper, at least for now anyway. Raidamon, your turn. When any of your Shu Yulana played. So basically, I'm just going to come right out and say it. Art is great. Card is basically irrelevant at the moment because none of our Shus that are currently printed are in the Pauper format or Pauper format legal. That being said, all turns, when this Digimon suspends, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with as high or lower play cost as this Digimon. That's a really cool effect. Being able to attack with something and then suspending it on attack, very cool. And this is on suspend, so I'm pretty sure when you declare an attack, before you even declare the target, it's just, yeah. I'm not too sure on the wording, but you could be able to attack whatever you're suspending off this effect. Either way, love the art, but yeah, not a really relevant card. Same with this, when this Digimon suspends, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with its high or low play cost. And by placing a Shu, yada yada, it Digivolve effects don't affect one of your Digimon until the end of turn. And it's got Blocker, which is pretty cool as well. We have Desipmon, Blocker on play until your opponent's turn ends. Their effects can't return one of your Digimon with the system, life, or transmutation to hands or decks. I mean, it's cool, I guess, but again, just Atmon stuff is not really relevant to this format, at least right now. Security at the end of battle, play this card. Look at it, it's another one! And on play, until your opponent's turn ends, one of their Digimon can attack players. It's basically Consolemon. It's a reskin Consolemon. It's another black level 4 that plays from security and stops people from attacking players for a turn. Congratulations! You've reprinted the same card and given it a new art. Blimpmon, on play when Digivolving, reveal top 3 cards. Among them, add a Machine Cyborg or TS Trait Digimon, or tame a card to the hand, or place it as any of your Machine Cyborg or TS Trait Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Return the rest to the top or the bottom of the deck. I would absolutely love this card if it were a 4 cost. If this card were a 4 cost, it would be such a big upgrade to the machine deck in general, but because it is a 5 cost, it really goes down in playability for us, only because we can't free play it off our Pride Memory Boost. If we were able to, then it'd be a lot better. Sharkmon, a rare, sadly. Oh my god, that card looks so cool, man. So cool. Hisyarumon, reveal top 3. When attacking, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digipolice or Secret Stray Digimon among them without paying the cost. Very big card. And when taming cards are placed in the Digimon's Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then this Digimon may attack. Again, this line could be really good, but we need some uncommon Mind Link Tamers. We get Mind Link Tamers in uncommon, and then we can start cooking with these. Vademon, thank you for the lovely background noise. Vademon, Digicost of 3. When Digivolving and on play as well, return one of your opponent's play cost 3 or lower Digimon or Tamers to the top of the deck. Very gross. Very gross. When attacking once per turn, D-Digivolve 1. Just when attacking D-Digivolve 1. That is such a strong effect. Like, crazy strong. In Pauper, crazy strong. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Love Vaidmon. Love the Vaidmon love. We went so long. I think BT14 was the first one since EX9. Sorry, BT14, then BT22. I think we got our next one. That's so many sets, and then we get one in BT24. Crazy. Master Blimpmon, a rare. Locomon, 7 cost, 3 cost Digi, Collision, on play when Digivolving, reveal top 3, you may play cost 5 alone, Machine, Cyborg, or TS, among them without paying the cost, return the rest to the top or the bottom. That is, yeah. Probably just one of the best level 5s we could probably play in Machines now, because, like, Collision's also an incredibly strong keyword. It has Collision itself. The fact we can get another body off it, this is like being able to pride memory boost and then going into this, like playing multiple bodies out for free in one turn. Black is eating good. Red and black really getting the good stuff here. Oriyamon a rare, Diaboro super rare. Gilmon common, reveal top 3. Add among them, add a Evil Dragon, Dark Knight, trade card, Purple Tamer. Trash card, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then trash one. Trash one such card, yeah. Yeah. The card's really good. Card's really good. I love this whole archetype. When attacking once per turn, delete when opponent's level 3 Digimon. I don't know how relevant it's going to be in Constructed, but it's not bad for Pauper. Hackmon, once per turn when this Digimon gets linked, you have fewer tamers. It's a tamer player. It's a fine rookie for Appmon stuff. Love the art. It'll be nice to pick up in some foils, I think. There you go, box topper version. Build top 3 cards to the deck, add a card with the Evil or Fallen Angel trait, and 1 card with the 7 Great Demon Lords trait among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom, then trash 1 card in hand. When attacking, trash top card by player's decks. I mean, I assume this is meant to go into Lucimon. It might not. It might have to go into the 7 Great Demon Lords decks. Either way, I've played against the decks a lot. I don't know what they cut for this. The decks already seem very well like quite fine-tuned in terms of like space and what is good in the deck. So I don't know if this is gonna make the cut, but yeah. Cool. Decent rookie. Valmon, when moving, when digivolving, trash 1 card in hand. Then your opponent may trash 1 card in hand. If your opponent doesn't, trash the top 2 cards of their deck, and then while your opponent has 10 or more cards in their trash, this Digimon gains blocker and 2000 DP. This is a 6000 DP for 4 blocker in purple that can digivolve into Skull Satamon that also has blocker. Like, Purple Mill. Ooh, yeah, Purple Mill is definitely getting some really nice stuff lately. We also have a Growlmon with on play when digivolving. If you have 4 or fewer cards in hand, you may play a purple tamer card with the play cost of 4 or less from your trash without paying the cost. Now, this is really big because purple obviously likes to self-mill quite a bit as well, and being able to play out your tamers from trash that you accidentally trash when you mill your own things is incredibly strong. The fact that this is also a digi for 2 on any purple, and oh my god, this art. Dude, Growlmon looks so sick here. Oh, look at him. Oh, yeah, love it. And when attacking, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Cool. So we could have a level 5 that just on attack deletes 2 level 3. So this deck is, or at least this kind of Dark Dragon, Growlmon, Purple Mill kind of deck, it's definitely anti-go wide. We have Raidramon. Sick art. It is a rare, unfortunately. Skullgray, on play when digivolving, trashing card in hand until your opponent's turn end. One of your opponent's Digimon, one of your Digimon with the Demon, Shaman, or Titan trait gains blocker and retaliation. Pretty cool, again. And on deletion, you may play a level 4 or lower Demon or Titan trait card from your trash without paying the cost. Again, also pretty cool. So you can swing with this aggressively, and then your turn, while this Digimon is Titanmon or the Titan trait, it gains security +1. So our Titanmon becomes a 2-check machine with this underneath it. I will not say no. Very big, very big. 7 out of 10. Now, Skull Satamon. This is basically another version of our previous Skull Satamon that we got recently. Pretty much the exact same inherited, I believe. So this Digimon gains Sec +1 for the turn when attacking. If your opponent has 10 or fewer cards in trash, though, both of you are going to trash 2 cards. It's got blocker when digivolving and on deletion. If your opponent has 10 or fewer cards in trash the top 3 cards of both players' decks. Then, if your opponent has 10 or more cards in trash, you may play a level 4 or lower Evil or Fallen trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. So, yeah, you can play Devimons or Evil is, yeah, I don't know, Impmons and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I like Skull Satamon though. The Skull Satamon looks sick. We have Skull Digimon, unfortunately a rare. Skull Beluchimon, this is the better of the two. He is a X antibody and a Titan as well, mind you. On play when Digivolving, by trashing one card in hand, delete one each of your opponent's level 3 and level 4. So we get to delete a level 3 and a level 4 for a cost of 3 on a 7k body. It also triggers on play, and it gives a sec +1. Oh my god, the 10 out of 10 card. This card is absolutely crazy. It's an uncommon, so we can get a foil of this. I want all the commons. I want all the foils of this card. Tasty. Wargroundmon. 7 play cost, 7k, 3 digicost, trash main. If you have 4 or fewer cards in hand, play this card with the play cost reduced by 2. On play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. This is a 5 play cost. This is a 5 play cost level 5 that deletes a level 4 or lower on play. Like, the value is... Yeah. It again, another big 10 out of 10 card. Very strong card. Very strong card. On deletion, you may play a level 4 or lower Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait card in from trash without paying the cost. Very big as well. Most of the Growlmons and stuff are just inherently Dark Dragons. So this is going to work pretty well in most of your Growlmon stuff. Obviously, if you're going to be playing more purple Growlmon, will be big. And it can also play your Punkmons and whatnot, which is probably what it's more for, because this is meant to be like Yuki support. We have Revivemon, which is a rare. Creepymon, super rare, super rare. That's a really sick looking alt art, though. We have a Hadesmon, Megidramon, which is a rare. Titamon and Skullbeluchimon. We would love to be able to play it. Looks amazing, but it is a super rare. We have an Owen, which is a rare. Heroku, which is rare. Going through all our lovely tamers that we cannot play in this format. I wish Crossroad Witch was an uncommon. If it was an uncommon, it would make so many decks work for us in the Seekers and Digipolice trait, because she also counts as being a Shu Yulin tamer. Ray, which is a rare. And Asuna, which is our only TS traded tamer that we can play in the format. Start of turn, if you have 4 or less memory, returning this tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play an Asuna, so play another one from hand, or a level 4 or lower. You may play one Asuna, from trash. You can play it from your trash, or a TS trait Digimon that is level 4 or lower, without paying the cost. So I guess we want to mill her or trash her, and then you have one of these on board, and then you play it back out. So on play, by trashing one card with the 3 Musketeers in its text or the TS trait in your hand, draw 2. So yeah, it's pretty good. We trash them from hand, we draw, and then we replay them, and yeah, it's not bad. Nice little altar. Unique emblem. All our unique emblems currently are only usable in level Digivolving up from level 4 and level 5, because we do not have a level 6 that is both a Reptile and Liberator, or a Dragonkin and Liberator in the Pauper format. Once we get one of those, these will definitely go up in priority, because they can both be a Elizamon or draw Owen from hand or trash for a higher value. So being able to play this, playing out a rookie, and then on a later turn having a free digi, it's basically playing a rookie and a trainer, your conventional trainings in one. So getting 5 memory worth out, or 6 memory worth out of a 3 use cost option is pretty big. We have Abyss Sanctuary Throne Room. While you have no face-up security, ignore its color requirements. Security all turns. If all of your blue or yellow TS trait Digimon gain blocker, while you have a Neptunemon or Venusmon, all of your blue or yellow TS trait Digimon gain alliance. Now, this doesn't state that your Neptunemon must have the TS trait itself. We do have one common Neptunemon currently that we can play. It's a little underwhelming, but it gives all of our other TS trait Digimon alliance. So that's pretty cool. It means that we can tap our Neptunemon, swing with our smaller stuff, give them the big boost, and then they can't kill Neptunemon because his ability just says, during your opponent's turn, he can't be attacked. So, yeah, very cool, very cool. And add your bottom security to the hand. Place this card face up as the bottom security card. Then you may play a blue or yellow TS trait Digimon from your hand with a play cost reduced by 3. Very cool. So if we are going to play blue TS stuff, it's probably going to be towards this Neptunemon rather than our Waymon combo stuff, to be honest. And security, play level 4 or lower blue or yellow TS trait from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Yeah, that's fine. And so these. While you have a TS trait, Digimon or Tamer, ignore color requirements, so it's a 5 cost. Activates main effects, return all of your opponent's lowest level Digimon to the hand. It looks like... Look, that looks like a K. If this effect, return one of your TS trait Digimon unsuspends, then you may link this to one of your Digimon on the field without paying the cost. So we can link it to a TS trait card for a cost of 3. Plug it sideways to the specified area, yada yada, plus 2k. When attacking, return one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon to the hand. It's just very, very crazy strong. 3 cost. Just one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k for the turn. Then you may link this card to one of your opponent's to one of your Digimon, and then when attacking, minus 6k. Like plus 2k link. All of these options very, very strong. I can't tell you, it's crazy. 2 costs, add your top security card to hand, then recover 1, place this card in the battle area. When your security stack is removed from delay, you may place a top stack card of any of your Digimon with AGO Choosemon or Jupitamon in their names as the top security card. This is basically like the Hacker Hacker Pride. So you go rather than like your CS stuff, putting your level 6 underneath your stack and going back to level 5, and then you can digivolve into another level 6. It's just saying, hey, just put your level 6 into your security and continue doing other things. So yeah, it's an interesting card. Probably it's not going to be super relevant to Pauper anyway. Throne Room, same thing. Here as our blue yellow one. Instead they'll get again 2,000 instead of the, oh god, what was it? Blocker. They're not going to have blocker. They're going to have more DP. And if you have Maruki or Minerva, or your green or yellow TS Scan Alliance. We do not have a Maruki or Minerva that is currently in the Pauper format, I believe, so that kind of sucks. And yeah, unfortunately, the rest of it's just kind of a little mediocre because of that. So I don't think this is going to be super great. Sonic Shot, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. It can't unsuspend their next unsuspend phase. Then you may link this card, and then when attacking, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the hand. Oh, yeah. Crazy strong. Crazy strong, these things. This is a rare. Soulfear. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher. This is a cost of 5. Then you may link this card, and then when attacking, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower. So, if you can play like Purple Black D Digi, just keep them off level 6s. This card is very cracked. This card's very cracked. Other than that, still pretty, like, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon. So not only is it like keep them off their level 6, you just get to delete a level 6 straight up. Like, yeah, pretty crazy. Invasion of the Titans main. 3 cost, draw 2, trash 2, then place a card in battle area. Whenever your Titan trait Digimon to play, delay. If your opponent has 5 or more memory, you may play one level 5 or lower Digimon with a Titan trait from your trash without paying the cost. So we do have quite a couple of Titan Digimon, as we've already seen. This is basically us wanting to hard play a Titan, putting your opponent to over 5 memory, and then getting another body out for free. Now, this is pretty cool, but it does mean that we're giving them a lot of memory too. So, I'm not sure how good this is going to be in Pauper. It could be. I mean, I love these 3 cost draw 2 trash 2 cards. And security, you may play a level 4 or lower Titan trade Digimon from your hand or trash without paying, then add the card to hand. Like, I like this card. I think the card's really good. I don't know how good it's going to be in Pauper. We're going to have to see. We have super hacking. Well, you have an Atmon, yada yada yada. Ignore the color requirements. By trashing an Atmon card in hand, draw 2, then place the card in battle area. When Digimon are deleted, just all turns when anything's deleted, delay. You may link an Atmon trade card from your trash to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Very big card. Pretty good. It's going to be pretty good for Atmon, I believe. Throw in between theater is a rare, unfortunately. Beautiful altar. Jupitamon, our secret, and Homeros, our other secret, and our petrification token. That is it. Now, I'm going to give this set probably a... I think I'm going to give it like a strong 6 out of 10, to be honest. There are a few things, because they're using new mechanics, like, it's a lot of new stuff that we can not really throw into. Like, all this Titan stuff is going to be its own deck. All of this TS stuff is going to be its own deck. Whether or not we can flex some of these cards into old decks, not very likely. Outside maybe this Dragonkin stuff, because this Dragonkin stuff is actually kind of like for older archetype. I very much doubt it. So all in all, I'm going to give it a really strong 6. You could probably give it a 7 out of 10 overall. There are some really big cards in this set for Pauper, but does it like excite me? Well, yeah. We've got. I mean, again, you know, the black stuff is definitely an upgrade. Our Metal Greymon's going to be really big. Unfortunately, he's a common. Man, this card would go so hard in foil. But yeah, like we do have a couple of upgrade pieces, but we're going to be making maybe 2 or 3 pauper decks out of this set. Not a lot of upgrading, and because of that, it does lose a few points for me. But yeah, I think 6 or 7 is pretty good, all things considered. Anyway, I'd love to let you know. Love to know what you guys think. If I missed anything, or if you think that I'm sleeping on a particular card, or if you're excited for a particular archetype. Thank you all for watching. I know this is a bit of a grind, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Ta ta.